Hey everyone, it's Mary with Mary's Stampin' Cafe. Thanks so much for stopping in at my Saturday Stamping uploaded and recorded video. Today I am sharing all about sheet loads of cards. One of my favorite things are card sketches. And Crafty Al on YouTube has, along with other crafters, paper crafters, have this great thing called sheet load of cards. And look at this fabulous tutorial sheet. It is totally free. And what I love about it is you can create up to 12 cards with this particular sheet load of cards. This is the March 2024. There are lots of links of different people who've created using the sheet load of cards, and you can also create all of them yourselves. You can even upload and share yours. They have hashtags to share them. It's just that wonderful love of designer series paper. And look at when you're using 3 of your pattern papers, of your designer paper, you've got the different mixing and matching for this particular sheet load, and how fun is that? My card today, I'm not using this strip, excuse me, and I'll show you why. So there's that March one, and then there's the April, which is right here. And what's interesting about the April, it has this great diagonal of the pattern paper, and I think that's a lot of fun. So again, all you need to do is go onto YouTube and check out Call Me Crafty Al, and you will get so excited about all the fantastic paper crafting and designer papers and all of those things for quick multiple cards. I really like that because I have lots of designer series paper, and for example, this particular paper, the Sunny Days 12 by 12, was a celebration paper that you can't get anymore. And you kind of thought, well, wow, it's all clouds and things because it coordinated with the Bright Skies bundle. Well, which is carrying over, by the way, into the new annual catalog. But then as you go in, you start seeing there's some floral patterns, and this is exciting. Look at that pretty backdrop to that Poppy Parade color, and then look at this beautiful greens. And I love the pop of white, just great. And so I was like, oh, this is perfect. And so I am creating my sheet load of cards, and it's for the March one, and you can get 12 cards with this. I decided that it's a great thing to have and to do each month. I do monthly card making in my workshop room, and we make 4 projects, but sometimes you want just a quick one, and then we all have friends and family and occasions that we need to craft for, and you can create this sheet load of cards and put different sentiments and have 4 thank yous, 4 get well, 4 happy birthday. But you can see I've got my parts and pieces that you needed, that all I did was take from the instructions here. They also give you, if you like the layout but you only want to make a single card, then they tell you what to do for just the single card. But I love that idea of just cutting it all up, getting 12 cards, and it shows you here. And then you have excess that you can use for the inside of the card or other accents. Now again, I said I didn't use this strip right here, and that's okay. You can create however you like. But what's really great on this, I chose my white, thick basic white as my backdrop on my base of my card because of these white little flowers, and it just really pops. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down this strip right here. I want to make sure that I keep the same border all around the card. So if I have to overlap my designer series paper a little bit, I'd like it to be the larger piece that overlaps. So this is going to show that gap that I want all the way around the card. I want to make sure that I'm not crooked. Same distance top and bottom. And there we are. Now I'm using liquid glue, and there's a reason for that, right? It allows me to move my cardstock a little bit. Gives me a little time. So this, once you've got your pieces all cut out, it is super fast to create 12 cards. I would have a couple different occasion sentiments. Now you'll see for mine today, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take a look to try to match the gap. Perfect. I don't have to overlap hardly at all. I want to make sure my bottom and my top match, that nothing is crooked. And there we go. So it's right up against that other part right there. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a little strip of a ribbon or another tiny piece of cardstock if you wanted to. And this is just going to go just like this. It's going to be a great, great card. And I need to grab my basket. I'll be there in a sec. One of the things I did is I left my stamps at the other table. That's terrible. So I am using a great stamp set today. It has big, bold sentiments, and I love that. It's sunny days. It's so sunny and fun. Ooh, but I need to move these things. Goodness gracious. I'm going to ink that up really good with my Memento ink. I love that bold of the black sentiment against that dark green flowering designer series paper. And there we are, beautiful. And while I have that open, let's go ahead and do the inside of the card. Happy Labels is where this one is coming from. The Happy Labels stamp set is retiring. It's one that you're only able to get here by the end of April. You've Got the Biggest Heart. I love that one. So thanks so much. You've Got the Biggest Heart goes so well together. It's such a great pairing. There's a Oh Happy Day stamp in this set. And then there's another large one. And that's what I like about the large sentiments. You know, you can use them as your focal point and let the designer series paper be the star. And the new annual catalog has got beautiful, oh, the designer series paper are beautiful. And so again, you can check out the link for Crafty Al Sheetload of Cards and get going on your own sheetload of cards each month. You can check out my other links for my paper share and my In Color Club and other opportunities there. With our love of paper. Oh, and you will use up and go through lots of designer paper using the sheetload of cards, but it only uses 3. Now you can do the same technique with your 6x6 papers as well. Just of course the designs would be a little different because it's a 6x6 piece, and you probably won't get as many cards either. The 12x12 is double, so my guess is that with a 6x6 you'd probably get half or 6 cards. So I'm raising those up with dimensionals, and you can see the reason why I didn't use my white strip. It would go across here and you would put your sentiment across here, but I felt this was so plain by just having a strip across with the sentiment. See how they have it here? It's just I didn't feel like the pattern on my designer paper was strong enough to hold that, just have that sentiment and nothing else. So then I'm bringing in these really pretty opaque adhesive back gems. They just glitter and gleam. I just love it. And this time on this one, it's another thing when you make these cards, you can change up your embellishments. You can do some with the white and some with the red. All sorts of things you could do so that the cards aren't all exactly the same, even though they have the same sketch, the same layout. It's just a lot of fun. I love card sketches. It takes a lot of that work out for you because if you're like me, just designing a card takes a lot of time. But when you already have that sketch ready to go, so thanks so much. You've Got the Biggest Heart. There it is. How cute is that? So again, that is my March sheetload of cards. You can check it all out with the links below and start paper crafting and using all of that wonderful designer series paper that you have. And if you do create one, make sure you go ahead and share with me or upload it to their hashtag Show Us Your Sheetload And we'll get to see lots of other crafters. So thanks so much, you guys, for stopping in at my Stampin' Saturday Stampin' video. I hope you enjoyed my card. Let me know if you're going to try to do a sheet load of cards. I'd love to hear. And until next time, happy stampin'.